everyone, welcome back to my channel. So glad that you're here. In today's video, I'm going to talk about 5 perfumes in my collection that I just don't like. They don't smell good on me. They smell good on other people, but for some reason, when they mix with my skin chemistry, it's gone bad. I mean, it goes downhill really quick. And I just want this to be a fun video with a lot of laughs. So we're going to talk about these perfumes and what I think of them and just make this really lighthearted. It's not meant to offend anyone because let me tell you, everybody's skin, the chemistry in our skin is so different from one another. So what stinks on me, literally, probably smells great on other people. So having said that, the first perfume that I'm going to talk about, I actually wore in the 90s. And back then, I loved this perfume. It was like, I thought it was the best smelling thing on earth. And I am talking about Lulu by Cacharel. It came out in 1987. I was just like madly in love with this perfume. And it was funny because I was online and I saw this and it brought back memories. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember wearing this perfume. I'm going to order it. Oh, this is going to be so fun. No, it wasn't fun. I got it, ripped the packaging off, took the cap off, sprayed my wrist, and just sat there like, what the heck? Now, I don't know if it's the fact now that I'm in my 50s. Obviously, my skin chemistry is different than when I, back then. So, but the first thing that I smelled when I sprayed this on my skin, and I kid you not, was kind of like a burnt plastic smell. You know when you get a new doll or a new Barbie, and it has that plastic smell, and I have to laugh. When I say that it smells like Barbie, I have to laugh because of Sarah Harris. She's a perfume reviewer on YouTube as well. And what she said kept ringing in my head.
Fragrance smells like Barbies. Then everyone afterwards on the internet, oh, it smells like Barbies. Literally, really, stop it. Like, stop it.
She is so funny and viewer. I'll put her link in the description box. But yes, on me, this does... Sorry, Sarah, it does smell like Barbies on me. And it's interesting because it just kind of has this plasticky Barbie smell. And then after several hours, it gets really sugary. So imagine like Barbie, kind of that burnt plastic smell. And then suddenly you get like this overload of this syrupy, powdery kind of sugar. That is what this smells like to me. The nose of this is Jean Gouchard, I believe is how you pronounce his name. This back then was considered a very controversial perfume because people either loved it or they disliked it. The top notes, it's violet, plum, black currant, marigold, and anise. The middle has tiara flower, tuberose, ylang ylang, orange blossom, and in the base there's orris, tonka bean, vanilla, and balsam. Now, when I go on I think it's called, I can never pronounce this site right, Fragrantica, whatever it is. You guys know what I'm talking about. That site where it talks about the perfumes, the longevity, and all that stuff. How they describe this perfume, I'm going to read it to you. I'm not poking fun at them. It was just pretty interesting. They said, get this, Lulu is a fragrance dangerous like Pandora's box. It's like an intoxicating dark red flower which lures you into the depths of a dark and dangerous forest. Yet it is impossible to resist. And once you are engrossed by its warm scent, you simply have to let go and follow it. You must pick this forbidden fruit. Guys, don't pick this forbidden fruit. Well, I shouldn't tell you what to do. It may smell really good on you. The next perfume, oh my goodness. Okay, this is Jungle l'Elephant by Kenzo. Now I have to give this perfume credit because after several hours, it's not so bad. When you first put this perfume on, to me, it's really hard to like. And I know there's a lot of people that love it and it smells great on them. But for me, I don't know what it is about this perfume. It does not work for me on my skin for the first few hours. Oh, this came out in 1996. The nose behind this is Dominique Ropian, and he is one of my favorite perfumers. I'm not sure what's going on here with this one. I find this one to be very masculine. It's considered a spicy floral. The top notes, there's mandarin, cardamom, cumin, and clove. And then in the middle, there's ylang ylang, licorice, mango, and heliotrope. And then in the base, there's the patchouli, vanilla, amber, and cashmere. I just can't tolerate it. But funny enough, I just ordered a book online, and it's called Perfume in Search of Your Signature Scent. And one of the perfume groups I belong to, someone had mentioned they bought this book, so I went out and got it right away because it seemed really interesting to me. And as I was reading it, guys, I stumbled across this, and I have to read this to you. Oh, sorry, I need my glasses. I know, when you get me my age, I'm going to be 54, your vision starts going downhill. But I thought this was so funny on this one part. It says, again, it happened to me many times. Friends have bought Kenzo's Jungle L'Elephant because of how it smelled on my skin, an amazing patchouli vanilla licorice, and then gone screaming to the sink when they smelled it on themselves. Okay. Yes, he is correct. And I'm one of those people that go running to get it off myself because it does not smell good on me. And that is why our skin chemistry plays such a huge role in how perfumes smell on us. All right, next, the perfume I'm going to talk about is Michael Kors Eau de Parfum. And let me tell you, this is a beautiful fragrance on my friends, and it smells beautiful in the bottle. On me, it sours. I've said that before. This does not work on my skin. I don't know what happens, but it gets bad pretty much. Now, it came out in 2000. The noses behind this perfume, Laurent Le Guernec and Elaine Alchenberger. Hopefully I said that right and didn't chop up your names. But the top notes, there's freesia, incense, Chinese, osmanthus, tamarind, and in the middle you've got tuberose, iris, peony, orris root, and arum lily. And then in the base you've got musk, cashmere, and vetiver. And I just don't like the way this performs on my skin. It just doesn't smell good. Next, I have Rogue by Rihanna. This came out in 2013. Now this, I wanted to like this so much because it sounded beautiful, the notes and everything. But for me, this turns out to be like cough syrup or like those cough drops, those cherry ones. And there's no cherry in this, but when I wear this, it smells like cherry cough drops. And what's weird, there's no cherry in this. Like the top notes are lemon blossom, cyclamen, jasmine, rose, plum, suede, musk, woods, patchouli, and vanilla and amber. So no cherry in there, but definitely has that cherry cough drop kind of vibe. It does, after several hours, sweeten up, and then it lightens up, and it's not quite as bad, but initially, for me, it's just a no-go. All right, then lastly, I have one last fragrance that I just don't like at all, and I'm just not going to sugarcoat it, and that is by Lady Gaga. It's Eau de Gaga, and this just pretty much has three notes in there. The top note is sparkling lime, the middle note is white violet, and the base is leather. This came out in 2014. This is extremely masculine to me, but it's also a very confusing perfume because to me, this smells like a man. But when my husband smells it, he says it smells like a lady and he doesn't want anything to do with it. So, yeah, I'm not really sure what to think of this one. It just goes on way too masculine on me. And I'm curious if any other women out there wear this. Is it masculine on you? Or are there men out there that wear this? Does it seem feminine to you? I am really curious because to me this is really confusing. It's considered an enigmatic kind of scent. Yeah, you know what it reminds me of, guys? And I don't mean to be rude to anyone that wears this, but when it's on me, it kind of smells like those towelettes that the airplanes pass out. And you rip them open and then the first thing you get is that lime lemon kind of smell. This is what that reminds me of. Like an air freshener, or I don't know. Anyway, there you have my 5 fragrances in my collection that I just don't like on me. And they smell great on other people. Unfortunately, they are just a no-go for me. I would love to hear from you guys. Do you have any perfumes that you were so hoping would work for you that are just like, no way? comment that down below. I do read my comments and I will respond to you guys. So yeah, if you guys are interested in my content and you enjoyed it, definitely subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know each time that I upload. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay beautiful. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know the next time that I upload. See you soon.